Alrighty. Welcome. We are here and ready to play some Dungeons and some Dragons. We are in the midst of a pretty crazy fight. So we have our people have raided Brimstone Hold, gone in and stolen an extremely powerful artifact and teleported it right up onto their ship. Then they're feeling a little feisty. So they challenge the Dragon of the Hold here. They've defeated them. However, Ifrit and Aaron Yeses of the Hold have been steadily fighting them. And in the distance from the bows, the master of the Hold, a master ancient Ifrit, is coming. Potentially from the time of the founding itself, is moving through the tunnels, ready to engage with them. They have decided in this moment to get the hells out of Brimstone Hold. To do that, we're going to do a series of cinematic challenges in order to get through this. And each one will describe what they're doing, and I will give an appropriate challenge. They need to accumulate 9 successes before the 9 fails. 9 fails representing the master coming in and them not being in a great position. So we will begin. We're going to go in the initiative order that we rolled before. I'm going to do a few things here, so I have to keep looking at it. But as we start with that Tara Bell, you were up first.
All right. So where I'm at right now is there a clear entrance where this thing might be coming through?
Yes. There's a big gaping hole of a cave.
All right. So I think what Tara is going to try to do, she'll use her bonus action, take a healing, and she'll go up and grab this, what's it called? It is a storeroom? Can she grab that and move that?
You want to grab the storeroom
and kind of stuff it in the door.
Okay. So your features are basically a grappling creature. This is an object. Yeah.
Right.
So, but it's definitely within your class stuff. So yeah, let's do athletics check.
All right.
We're gonna do 22.
22. Goodness gracious. Okay, that is a 29.
Nice. So push it up, spin, and throw it in, and there's some crumbling as there's a slight cave in, causing at least this thing is going to have to bust out of that in some way. Very good.
Go ahead and take my healing and start moving, I guess.
On it. Then we go to Jinx.
Okay. I am going to, with my crazy amount of speed and the fact that I can run up walls and everything, I would like to try to find the highest vantage point I can get looking out and see if I can make a path for us to escape. A clear path and find us.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Go down, pitching around. Give me a perception check.
Right. So that is going to be a 21.
Okay. Since the rubble here, that will be a success. Pushing through. And you. So with an escape route, are you looking for to your boat or?
Yes, for our boat to get out.
Yeah, perfect. With that, the gates are currently closed as a result of your attack. But you do, for that, what I would say is you do see that there are the switches for the gates that have been left unguarded entirely, as the Aaron Yeses that were around them have engaged.
I will most point that out to my brother, because we're always connected to telepathy. I'm like, brother, this door's go for the switches. They're not engaged at the moment. And then I'm going to shove a potion down my mouth. My turn.
Perfect. Very nice. And Galadriel.
Little off kilter, but I know you've sometimes encouraged creativity. Remembering what that person, our contact, had said about the magic and everything surrounding this place and preventing like planar travel, and had some wards and everything. I think Galadriel would try and do some quick tampering of that to like do a temporary barrier around the inside if possible to prevent like this big evil thing from getting out of it.
Okay. I see. Trying to like, yeah, trying to get into this magic that you know is there and attempting to manipulate it. Absolutely. Arcana check, please. It's 25.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Yeah. Oh, that's a nat 20 for 30.
Oh, nice. So that's 3 successes, 0 failures as you come in and you feel the difference between this teleportation and planar. You're kind of melding them together, and it's almost acting like a hollow effect that is keeping them from pushing. Like the air is thicker. You get that even though the thing is powerful, it's attempting to break through these barriers that threaten to kind of push it backwards in the planes just a bit. So you're keeping it at bay while everyone else is doing some work. And then Azak.
Sorry, bud, you're muted.
I'm a giant ape still, so my options are pretty much limited here. So I'm gonna have to. I think what I'm gonna do is if Terra is lagging behind, if I remember correctly from the map and everything, I think Azok is going to grab hold of Terra and then start making the way towards the exit. And if I'm trying to remember, is there a wall that's separating us? Is there a door? Like, what's the area looking like right now?
To get out via the boat, there's a wall and there's a large gate.
Got you. I think we're going. Azok is going to, with Terra in his grasp, is going to try and mount over the wall and kind of just bypass the gate entirely.
And jump into the lava?
Oh, there's lava there. I thought the other side was actual ground.
No, this goes out into like a lava sea, and then the regular sea from there.
Okay.
You need our boat, Azok, first.
I'm trying to remember where. Okay, then I guess I'll just go instead of just mounting it to go over. I'll kind of just get to the. I don't know what to do here then.
Do you think Ape Azak would take feedback?
Yeah, I would love. I think Azok. Yeah, Ape Azok doesn't have any intelligence, so tell me what I need to do.
I mean, Palin will relay the instructions from Jinx about where the lever was, because it's mundane, right? Just the control to release the gate. That
Up here, so.
Okay, well,
We'll give it a
Yeah,
shot.
Palin will tell Ape Azak, lever, go pull now.
Nod. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I think for the ape, I like a straight intelligence check.
Yes.
13.
Okay. Let's do it,
Regretting-
People. Nope.
Regretting all my choices.
Oh no. That's the first fail with a 5.
Oh,
-2.
Okay.
Okay, good. Because I was even thinking about 10. You would have failed the 10 too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
very good. Should have done.
Huh?
Ooh. You get there, and it's just the idea of need to turn switch. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
quite working.
Push, not pull.
I love it. Monty.
All right. I'm already large, And I'm going to head to see if I can't lift open the gate.
Okay. Nice. You're just going to muscle the gate right there. All right, this is the second athletic check of the round.
All right.
So we'll go ahead and do it. 25.
All right. Nope, 20.
Oh. So you run, you try to... it shudders but does not move. The large mechanisms. And here's you get that, like, this is clearly designed, now that you're this close to it, like, there are very large demonic entities and things that might want to come here. And so it is a very strong wall made to withstand enormous creatures. And with that, we'll go to Palin.
Okay. Does it look like this mechanism that Jinx pointed out could be subject to the knock spell? The object can be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manacles, a padlock, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access.
I think that would... I think you can spend that and do an Arcana check, since it's so big.
Boo. Yes. Okay. I will do that. And I'm gonna be a coward. I'm gonna burn my portent mat of 17 plus 15 Arcana.
Hey,
Yeah.
sounds good to me. I love it. Yeah, so you burn that in, put your hands together, and everything begins to turn as there's a burst of arcane energy that goes from Palin, wrapping itself around chains, the door, two large hands pushing it open, and an enormous sound, knock, goes through.
Quick update: 3 inspos in chat thanks to Autumn Sin.
Yes.
As you can do it.
Do it! Yes.
Thank you. You're the bestest.
All right.
All right, and that it?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so, from within, there is this howling as they're being prevented from coming out by all of you, and shouting. This is like the bubbling of the lava and a shifting and earthquake of the stones. You can hear a chant as they cast in a specific spell to them, control lava, which raises the lava level to a flooding as it comes up. And so how we're going to do that with this, like I said, is we're going to go ahead and do dex saves against the lava damage.
As a note, we are all hasted, so we have advantage on these deck saves.
And Jinx, you technically have evasion right now.
31. I got a natural 20.
Nice.
I also got a natural 20 for a
Thank you.
22.
Very
19.
good. 19. 20 I see for Palin.
I got it. Oh my god! I never succeed on deck saves.
Yeah.
Let's go.
21.
Yeah.
Nice. Did I get a Galadriel's?
So I'm trying to do math. 16?
Ooh, the DC was 17. So, all right. So this is 59 fire
Oh my gosh.
for the fail. So that's 29 for the pass, and of course evasion's going to evasion.
20 what for the what?
29.
29.
29. Well, I know I can half that because I still have resistance to fire.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
the
so
fire
that's
speed
13.
count? Okay.
Yes, it's still fire damage. So
So 14.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong's looking kind of hurt.
I'm so sorry when Moobot yells at y'all.
Oh no!
Things that just shouldn't yell you for.
You are not allowed to spam. That is not cool.
I know. Oh, so stupid. It's caught some idiots, so that's why.
Yeah.
But I hate when it catches like good people. Anyway, yeah. So lava comes up. Jinx, how the hell do you avoid the lava?
So Jinx is already at like the highest point, and you literally just watch her like see the lava like get to all her fours and just spring it, and like you see the shield that's there, and she jumps up off the shield and jumps even higher.
Oh, I love it.
And I love the visual for Monty that it's really just up to his ankles. It's fine.
It burns a little.
All right, then back.
My pinky toe.
Yeah. Then back to Terabao.
All right. Okay. So I'm not gonna hoard all the athletics, so I'm gonna think here. So I heard these guys chanting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to muster up all of my agitation and anger and yell at them to shut up.
I love it. Give me that intimidation.
All right. Oh, halfling. Hold on. I gotta reroll.
I know what that is.
Oh God, you know what that means, people.
I know this is 20.
Okay. I think this is gonna make it. Let me check my plus.
You're the one with the face.
What is it? Plus 12? Plus 12. Okay. Yeah, that's 21.
Woo! There
Damn.
we go. So you yell, and it's when they're like, huh? Hearing yeses, and like, ooh, that small thing very frightening.
Take another potion. That's
Nice. Perfect. Jinx.
Okay. How far away am I from this boat technically?
I'd say probably at this point, is he running like 20 feet?
I am going to get to the boat, and I want to try to unleash the oozes.
Very good, very good. The sanitation oozes.
Yes.
Okay. Give me survival, because like it's easy enough to unleash. To get them to do what you want them to do
Okay.
is the big thing here.
Okay. So, let's go. Ooh, that's a 15.
You let them, and they start to eat what's on the boat, and the like the supplies, and they're just sort of moving out, but not in any way that's overly concerning.
Okay. Are they doing like acid
Fail.
damage, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
I'm downing a potion of acid resistance, and then I'm gonna start moving, like throwing them in the next round.
You got it. And Galadriel.
I think Galadriel, seeing all this, is going to try and get everyone to start going in stealth mode and try and be quiet, like you don't see this. And if you would allow, I'd even try and make greater invisibility on the actual ship itself.
Okay. Yeah. I think definitely give me a stealth check. Like you're preparing to get out undercover.
We have 3 inspirations.
Yep, there's inspirations if you need them.
27.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, this is going to be fun. So, the ship turns invisible. Vroom. So there's just these oozes
Whoops.
and jinx on invisible things, and so they're just moving around, which essentially will make the boat difficult terrain because no one can really see what to do. It's an invisible boat. However, it is a success. So it's very good, ready to go, ready to sneak out once you guys figure out where the entrance is. I love it. Very good. Azak.
Oh my God, what can I do? I'm gonna hop onto the boat. I'm an ape. I'm gonna wave at Palin and be like,
Wait,
"You can't have this."
you're still holding me, so you're waving me in the air.
Pretty much.
Just flailing around.
I'm just flailing
Oh.
around Terra.
Yeah. I'll drop concentration if you're indicating that you want to be yourself.
Yeah, I'm vulnerable, but I'll at least be of use here. Oh damn! Since the boat is invisible, I really I mean, let me look at this real quick. What are my proficiencies today? Vehicles, water. I guess I want to try and speed up the process of physically leaving this place. So I think Azok is going to kind of recall the memory of what this layout of the boat looks like, and then start the process of like just like getting the ropes off the bow, kind of just separating, getting ready to separate us from this fort as fast as possible. Just get the ship ready to start moving, basically.
I think just give me a history check to kind of remember where everything was.
Got you. I'm gonna take an inspo from chat. That's not a modifier, but it's better than the H modifier. We'll take that for we'll take a 17.
A 17 will do this, yes.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. Very good. So you start to, once you get, especially have to get the first few, you're like, okay, next one, 20 steps,
Yeah.
next one, 20 steps, next one, getting it ready to go. And now we end up with Monty.
How far am I from the boat? I was at the portcullis.
Probably a good 30 feet.
Okay. Do I see the oozes scattered about?
Yeah.
Okay, I have 120 feet of movement. I'll take my glaive and start playing hockey and slapping them things all over the place.
Yes. Athletics.
Can I also say as a bonus action for Azok, take a potion
Sure.
real quick? Thank you. I need a heal.
Yeah. So we'll do 22 for that hockey move.
Let's see. No.
12. Oof.
Yep.
Okay. So you're trying to get them off. You end up splitting them and they become like more oozes. So it's just starting to be like tiny cubes everywhere. And we'll go to Palin.
As we are approaching the ship from the dock, I think Palin is casting about, looking for some kind of secret release valve or alarm system. Maybe, I mean, if there's an alarm system that's already active, he's looking for an arcane focus or some kind of mechanism that he could interface with, some kind of like hidden interface that the like staff would use.
Yeah. Okay. I think what you're ultimately going to find here is there's a flush valve, and the whole idea is to forcibly flush the lava to create like a wave out into the ocean. or out into the lava sea here, ideally to propel to repel ships that are attacking. But you think you could use it and even like make it a delay so that basically allow your ship to surf out on the
Ooh,
way.
yes. Let's surf this lava wave.
So the
Okay.
Arcana check.
Okay. I am going to steal an inspiration.
Okay, I think there's one more left now.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
27.
28.
Oh! Nice. Very good. Very hard work here. This is planar magic. And you're like, yep. Oh, I read a primer from the Ashari once. Yes. Get it going.
Now relay this to everyone that now we're on even more of a there's more urgency. We have to get on the ship and prepped before this wave hits to carry us out of here.
Good. All right.
All right, 2 more inspos in chat. Total of 3 on the board right now.
Yeah, and we're on to round 8. What's in response to this? Because that time is going off. Morov is not going to necessarily be good. So the Aaron Yasses here, some fly to ballista, others just let the arrows go everywhere. So this will be another deck save from arrows. DC 20.
Oh, that's not it for me.
One.
Oh, dirty 20.
Ooh.
I'm stealing an inspo.
You already have advantage on this.
Oh, right. Disregard.
Oh wait, that's right. I have an advantage. So I only rolled once. That's where the natural 1 came in.
Oh, balls. Well.
Okay, that's gonna be a 20.
Nice.
Ezok got an 18.
Ooh, okay, so DC 20. Those of you who failed, that is 39 piercing.
Oh,
Ezok's
Down.
down. Yeah.
down.
19 for the success.
Okay.
You're. I don't know who else can. Yeah.
The telepathic link goes dead.
All right. So we got 2 down.
Yeah.
All right. Tara Bell.
All right. Whatever I do, I know I'm going to take an inspiration for it. So, okay. Let me think. So we got to get this boat out. The lava's coming. Okay. What Terabelle will do before the lava gets here, she's gonna. I mean, she's probably gonna take. Oh God, no, she can't do that. She's gonna. Okay, here's what she'll do. She'll hop out onto the land. She is going to try to lunge her body into the boat to get it to move. Like run, smack it to see if she can force it to move.
Okay.
I don't like that. Okay.
I'll give you 1 less than impossible for DC 29 athletics.
Oh my God. Okay.
I mean, you are
Yeah.
football pushing a boat.
29. So I need to roll. That's not impossible. So
it's not
okay.
impossible, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Okay, I got my inspo.
Yeah.
And you said athletics.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
good news for me. Okay. Big money, big money. Nat 20 on the dice. That is a 37.
Yo!
All right. So, boom. All right. With that, everyone, you can go ahead and describe what you do as this boat is going out. That's 9 successes, folks.
My body slips to the side a little bit because I'm still unconscious.
Well, yeah, someone's going to grab the corpses.
I'll grab Azok.
I
And move
gurgle.
And whoever's down, I can pick up 2 or 3 of y'all if need be.
Jinx
Thank you,
starts
Ryan.
chucking oozes.
I love it. Oozes going overboard. The wave starts getting up. Anything else everyone's doing? Just getting onto the ship?
Tara just climbs back on and just back on.
Nice.
Okay, so when I get on the boat, I'm gonna put the glaive and spend 2 charges and cast Gust of Wind
Okay, yeah.
towards the, to try to push us along as fast as possible.
Yeah, you use that because the wave is starting to get like over you, so you're using that to keep on the cusp of the wave. So it's like very good.
And also use it to rudder it and really get it.
Very
This
good.
this isn't our boat, right?
It's a boat you stole, yeah.
Okay, so if they're actually unconscious, I'm gonna use my 2 healing potions to get them back up if I need to.
Ooh, thank yeah.
Cool, perfect, yeah.
Thank you.
Just up there.
So I'll go ahead and roll those 2. Whoops. The first one is 13. The next one is 15.
I'll take 13.
Alrighty.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh boy. All right.
I think as we're leaving, you see Galadriel send out her owl real fast to pick up a rock and bring it back.
Love it.
In that case, the large wave of lava carries you quickly and invisibly off. And there's a moment as it makes the contact, it goes over the large lava rock wall between the lava and the ocean as it hardens and steams up, and your ship is skirted out into open seas.
All right.
Moving through. All right. But what we are going to give everybody is elemental enemy. Fire. You have messed with a higher up of the city of Brass. And they are not happy. And therefore, those associated with the elemental plane of fire may have a natural ire towards you or aggression.
Oopsie.
So
Yeah.
is that like a feat we need to add, or is it a?
No, it's just something we gotta think about now.
Put in notes and stuff. It's
Okay.
usually a good thing. Flaws is another way to put it on there. It's a good note to put on. Yeah, and I think someone put tier boosts. I'm not sure.
There's a question: are heal boosts or on spells only,
It'd be,
or also?
it's on potions and spells. Anything that heals, abilities, anything that does a heal.
Alright, so we've lost haste. So if you've added it to your AC and all that stuff,
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a moment as you get off, all of you kind of like just collapse
Yeah.
because haste goes away.
Yep.
And then, as you wish, you may be back on your airship and come pick you up.
Whew.
Fire bad.
Yep. Don't forget, we could go down and drink some alcohol for a little extra healing if we need it.
That sounds great. I'll be at the bar.
Will your friend be joining us?
Oh, Mr. Waffles?
Yes.
No, I mean not unless somebody needs to talk to him, of course.
Okay, good.
You don't like Mr. Waffles?
He brings up some bad memories.
He could talk to you about it.
I don't know how well. I mean, I get pretty angry at times.
Me too.
Do you?
All the time.
That's why
Now
we're
it's
best
getting-
friends.
We're best friends?
Now we are. We killed a
Awesome.
dragon together.
That's right. Oh crap, I forgot to get a tooth.
Next one will grab a tooth. Next one
Yeah.
will take the whole thing.
Well, we can always go back tomorrow.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I've always wanted my own volcano island.
I'm gonna put my foot down. I am not going back there anytime soon.
Brother, can we go back tomorrow?
I
Please.
think we were quite fortunate to escape with our lives, and it would be tempting fate to return. I would assume that they're likely to fortify their defenses, if anything. And I hate telling you no, Chester, but I think that would be in terrible judgment. And then Palin's like desperately looking around for someone else to be like an adult. And
Yeah, I second this.
madness.
Like, for all we know, by tomorrow they would have undone everything we did there. The dragon's probably back. The security monster, the big old tentacle monster that they were all looking at. Yeah, no, that's probably back.
But
And we have
what
no
if,
idea who their boss was.
But what if we give it 2 days, and within then, I'm able to get with Palin, and me and Palin both have 2 of ourselves.
Anyone drinking gets 4d4 plus 4 healing.
Palin needs to drink for this conversation.
I mean, they always say 9 head or 8 heads are better than 6, right?
Got 16 healing from your drinking. I got all 4s.
Yeah, 14.
What was the name of this place that we just raided?
Brimstone Hold?
Brimstone. Just gotta put that in my other section of the notes.
Yeah.
Oof. All right, yeah, 44 plus 4.
I think I marked on the map. Let me double check.
But given that we risked so much for this resource, perhaps we should examine it further to make sure that it's going to suit our needs.
Oh,
we-
that's-
Were we getting paid for this?
Not anymore.
Oh, Palin, I did get this book for you, though.
Oh,
Yeah, I borrowed it. I just looked at Monty. I borrowed it for you.
that I much appreciate it. This is the book on the Blood War.
Yeah, it's the one that you were eyeing.
Yeah,
Nice.
much appreciated.
Oh yeah, that's with all the teleportation circle addresses.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Let me pull that up so you can record it. Back from my stuff here.
Can you imagine, man? Or do some fiend shenanigans later down the line.
You know what? It's all good. Here
Yeah.
we go.
I'm all
Yeah,
for it.
enter the group.
Yes, this would be quite useful. Huh.
You like it, Palin?
Oh, very, very much so. I'm touched. Honestly, that was tremendously thoughtful of you. Thank you.
Well, you know, we're all pals now.
Yes, in my experiences, these kinds of heroic jaunts tend to solidify the core group and result in greater combat and technical readiness.
As batshit as all that was, I will give props to Terra for dragging a dragon to its death. I fucking wow. I'm raising a toast to Terra for that. Holy crap.
Yeah, I always wanted to do it. I just didn't really imagine lava would be involved.
I mean, I'm just glad we all survived all that.
Okay, so yes, you have the teleportation sequence that you can tell leads to Avernus.
Ooh.
Is this something that I could share with Galadriel as well?
Yeah.
Do so.
Is it like a teleportation circle, or is it like a plane shift material?
It leads to teleportation circle.
Gotcha.
So that means we can visit places?
Yeah, from my knowledge, it's what everybody thinks hell looks like. That's hell. Like, that's Avernus.
So can we go?
Why would we need to go?
To
Check it
see
out.
it?
Yeah.
It seems like fun.
And we just came back from a lava pit.
Do you have a bigger mission, Galadriel? The Iron Authority.
No.
I
But
mean,
haven't you ever wanted to say you've been to hell and back?
No, it's
Yeah.
actually never appealed to me. But there will be opportunities to see horrible sights and to wreak all kinds of mayhem as we set about toppling the Iron Authority and freeing all of the poor, destitute souls under their control.
So what is exactly our next move here?
Real quick, I just want to note, then we can answer that. Palin, I did put in a link in loot that would give you the Blood War information.
Ooh.
So everything in that chapter link, that's what's in the book.
Yeah. Oh wow, that is
Lore for me.
my favorite lore. I am above table very sad. This is legacy content now, but
I know. Okay, so Terabel asked your question, and we can continue. Just want to make sure.
gotcha.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember why we were there, and now I'm trying to figure out what we're doing next.
We were there because the giant soul was a conduit to what Monty's ideas for the ship upgrade was going to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we really just the ultimate goal is to head back to Taldore, and I guess on the way there, if we think of things to outfit the ship, that's something we can get to along the way. But the main goal is to get back to southern Taldore.
Cool.
Just gotta find my notes real quick.
So Monty, what are you thinking about for the ship?
You see Monty sitting at the side, taking bandages and wrapping his feet where the lava burned the hair off of him. Very poorly wrapping them because he can't hardly get down to them.
He helps.
I'm thinking providing the ship with a little bit of defensive capability with the rune.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, spending your time below deck, Monty, you can be good hooking that up. If anybody want to make an Arcana check to more fully understand it, they definitely can.
I'll give it a shot.
Because I think someone mentioned when we get back, I want to more fully investigate. I know someone said that, so I don't know who. Just reminding you.
Most of our wizards are muted.
Yeah, it was me, and then I got preoccupied with the blood war. Yes, we're good. Yes.
Big mood.
27.
Over there drinking champagne, reading his blood war book.
It's a bubble bath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You take our boat to the river Styx.
No, this is interesting.
Oh my gosh, the airship! Wow, I'm all up for it. Let's do it. So, oh my god. So, yeah, looking at this, you said 29 Arcana.
27.
This is 100% a calcified and contained storm giant soul. Or specifically, even the giants that you were met would refer to this more like a storm titan soul, because it comes from the ancient ones that first moved and moved here, with the whole idea being, from what you even picked up from the history when you were over in the Cloud City, was the giants don't view themselves or have any history of themselves coming from a world. They're creatures of the astral sea. They were in space. That's where they came from. And they view themselves as the ones that created worlds. They are the ones that forged primal things, where gods came and then but they were the industrious ones, the ones that did the engineering of how you take planar forces and create separated worlds of physics and pockets of reality. And this seems to be from one of those. Maybe one that had stayed here or was slain here. Or one that was staying in space and this fell here. You're not sure how it got here. But it, for some reason, was unable to leave, and its time here has basically turned it into the stone. It is a fraction of what it once was. Through time, more of the absolute power of it becomes essentially stone, but there still is a powerful soul there. The stone of it does allow it to be carved with runes from one like Monty and used to magnify them to an insane effect. To take something that was meant to cover about a 5-foot space and cover the entirety of the ship in radius. But there's still the idea of a soul here. A thing, a person, a being. And with this realization, y'all ready to see your ship?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we can throw out. This is going to be the new whenever we ship thing.
Oh, look at that.
Hello, gorgeous.
All right, let's get that perfect focus for me. There we go.
I got some Serenity vibes from this.
Yeah.
I heard red and purple. I'm not doing silver with that because gold looks better.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Totally agree on the
You
colors.
misbehave.
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
cool.
yes.
Bar? Is that the bar?
Well,
Would you like to see the layers?
well, here, show the
Yeah.
wolf head because it has to be on the plastic for them to see it correctly.
Yes.
Oh, there's the wolf head.
Oh, that's
Hello.
so cool.
All right,
So-
and we can
Hell
show them
yeah,
back to the
guys.
ship.
All right, time to change locations. Here we go.
Nice.
Welcome to my crib.
Okay, so there you
There's your
go.
Jack.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Part comes
look at
off.
Oh,
Wow.
can I get one of these at Walmart? Where are you selling them at?
Focus again, please. There you go.
You got storage up front.
Yes.
Then you got your library with 2 comfy chairs.
Yes,
Oh.
Olive, that is so cool.
You
Man.
got your kitchen right next to your library.
Mm-hmm.
That's your little warmer. This is your med bay.
Yes. Hello.
And if you look right in this back right here, that is a brewer.
Oh, that's the. Oh yes.
There's a hole right through the medway to get to it.
Good.
Nice.
Bottom
Nice.
floor.
Important medicine. Yeah.
We have
Doll.
the bathroom.
Mhm.
You got 1 toilet, 2 baths, and a sink, and there is a plunger because you're all boys.
Well, they're not all boys, but okay.
Mostly boys. I'm not counting a werewolf poop as girl poop. Maribel will make beautiful little poopies. It's fine. Then you got your bed. And you got a little bar table. Whoops.
Oh,
There's a little extra storage of liquor right outside your bedrooms.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As
And
one
this is
would.
a room nobody told me what the fuck to put it. So figure it out and I'll put it in.
Got it.
Blood bank.
Maybe- you know- we need like a prison holding cell.
Either a prison or like a holding cell or like a vault for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Prison
trophy
holding cell.
room.
Blood bank.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
what's the soul-stone? Do we have the singularity we use as a soul-stone?
Right up here in front by the head.
Oh, there's a soul-stone. You already put it in.
Damn
Nice.
straight I did.
That is so cool.
That looks really good.
No,
Congratulations.
Give it
incredible.
up for art
Oh,
department.
I know.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
I can't believe how functional it is. Like all the little
Yeah.
tearaway pieces and stuff.
I now see why it took her so long to make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you know why it was a 6-day print, guys.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, you printed it too. I keep thinking, oh, where did you buy this at?
One of a kind, baby.
All
Mm.
those back together.
Yeah,
That is
no.
so cool.
It is printed and custom
Oh, wow.
painted.
That
Thank
is
you
amazing.
so much.
I have the biggest smile. That is just the coolest thing.
I'm gonna put prison cell in. I'll be back. That I can do.
So
better.
hefty.
Good God.
I gotta put prison cell.
I saw those beds. I'm thinking we can have like slumber parties. It's so much fun.
Matt,
glad
did,
we caught that
did I
today.
get any semblance of a name for the soul?
What's that? Yeah, you would have. Give me 1 sec. I gotta look. I just gotta grab my notes here.
Because I think Palin's doing that thing where you're talking about an incredible piece of like technology. He's like, look at this car. This is a great car. Look how fast this car can go.
Mhm.
And then at some point you realize like, oh, this car is like the final resting place for someone, or there's just like this like dimension of like the macabre that enters.
Christine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a Stephen King reference.
This is Ufsar.
Oof.
I am also writing that.
Does Ufsar's name mean anything to anybody?
Yes. Oofza did it again.
Logging out.
Oh.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, I quit. I
No, you come up with a good name. It's always happens.
Only when I'm in the game.
I'm jumping ship to Thursday night, I guess. I don't know.
Has Galadriel ever heard of that name?
Maybe a history check.
Storm Titan / Giant. That's what I put down for it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Then the protection would be
That's
SARS.
23.
What'd you get, Galadriel?
23.
23. May recognize it, not in particular. It's like you would have seen it on different lists of like founding giants. So kind of somewhat backs up what Palin's feeling was. But nothing that gives you any more information. What did you say, Amati?
I said we can call it Usar's aura is the protection.
I like it.
That works.
Well, this was certainly worth our efforts. I mean, it's of tremendous power and importance, frankly, to this world. Okay. It almost feels a little bad that we're using it to pimp our ride.
Well, I don't feel bad about it. But back to what we were talking about real quick. Are we going to this Iron Authority?
Can't think of anywhere else to go right now. We do have to find this. I'm sorry, Matt. I keep forgetting this guy's name, and I know he was there when we were last at the Iron Authority. I just don't remember his name because he's the one that also got us the saddlebag. Or
Was it Zarm?
Zarm. Okay.
Zarm is the Emperor. It was nothing of your contact.
Was he the?
Okay.
Oh wait, are we talking about the Goblin or the?
Nebulka or who? Just reading all my NPC names that I've written down.
I could always check the thing on here, but I don't remember.
Galadriel wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure you're talking about the goblin that would have been at Shayna's keep.
At Shauna, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be it then because we're returning it to him. We're not returning it to him. We're returning it to someone else. Why do I have nothing from that?
I don't either. A lot of my notes around that time started to become more sporadic.
Yeah, I think. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, all I got from that first session we have with this party is the Risen, all of your names, and the name of the dude that we pissed off, but we were trying to learn more information. Monty's friend.
Yeah.
Nebuka or Nebuka. But no, we got that saddlebag with the thing in it, and we're supposed to.
Yeah, I wrote down Zarm as like affiliated with the
I'm
bag.
pretty sure that's what he said. He might have said the wrong name last week, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do we know who that is above table?
Well, there's a Zarm that's in the keep of Shauna's that's like a little goblin, but I don't know if that's the one that sent it to us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all of my notes kind of started ending around the time we went back to Singhorn. I haven't really kept up with it since then.
You guys went back to Singhorn?
Yeah, we had to save Rowan. Well, we had to bring Rowan back to life.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, we did some stuff. That was a while ago.
He's retired now.
Yeah, actually, well, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it.
Sorry.
So what are you guys talking about then?
I assume we're talking about
the guy you're looking for.
Wasn't it the goblin who had the family? Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah,
And
I
we had to
think
go save the family.
Yeah, that's the dude. But he's also at Shauna's place, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where we brought him.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
We rescued his kid.
And we brought all the goblins back.
Uh-huh.
And brought them there. So
Is our next stop to then talk to him and see about how we're getting back in there, or are we just going straight to the Iron Authority?
I think stopping with him would be the best idea if he had any information.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
it's been like a couple months, they're supposed to be training up the goblins that were coming back with us to help take them.
Right. Right,
So
right,
we
right.
should probably go to the keep and
Yeah.
collect them on our airship.
Okay.
As
I know how to get there, right? I have the. Nana gave
Yeah.
me the teleportation coordinate.
No, out of character though, you guys did tell him that we're going to go kill that giant thing in the cave that got woken up in the forest, and then come back for them, and then fight the Iron Authority, because there's an ancient thing in the cave that got woke up.
It wasn't that thing that kept restarting, was it?
God.
You remember that? We had
The behemoth thing.
Yeah.
No, not that thing. This was something we never actually fought, but woke up. This was around the time that we went and fought all those people in that encampment and were rescued the Archdruid
It wasn't a cave; it was beneath the ground.
beneath the ground.
Yeah.
So it's not the one that we had the tree folk we were talking to about, because I remember us going into the cave where the night dragon or something was.
Mm-mm.
Right
No, okay, it
before
wasn't
that was a different place.
Okay.
That was where the bad person teleported you and took Azok with. Well, not really took Azok. Azok.
I
jumped
I
into-
followed it and got locked up.
Doesn't Azok still have one of the goblins with us?
I do. I have Gresh. Yeah.
You could ask Rush, couldn't you?
I can ask him about this place. Probably. Yeah. Actually.
I mean, it is his home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think once we're winding down, Azok will kind of introduce Gresh into the, I guess, the gathering. We're all sitting down and just ask him about what he knows about this place.
Okay, so this place being specifically the Iron Authority.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I did not know we had a goblin on our ship with us.
Hobgoblin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is he a goblin? As we resurrected him, and he was a goblin hexblood now because we did the whole resurrection.
Right.
Oh, that's
Hexblood.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Correct.
right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Reincarnation.
What's a hex blood?
Hexblood is from Van
He has a
Richten's guy.
crown of thorns around his head.
Yeah, he's got some crazy like hag kind of abilities.
He can give you his fingernail.
Yeah.
Concerning. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I have
listen.
Yeah, I built nice. I built
Yeah,
him as like a companion, like a sidekick from Tasha's, and I just haven't had a chance to really use him yet. Because he I don't know, I haven't had a chance to like use him in combat or anything because it just didn't make sense to yet.
Yeah, he probably would have died in that last battle.
Yeah, he would have. I'll tell you because Tasha's rules, he has 54 hit points, but he has everything a goblin can do, and he has the hexblood stuff, and he can only do so much. He does have spells, but they only go up to 4th level.
Well, you make a good supporter then.
No, yeah. In Tasha's, it's like there's like 3 tiers as to like what you can make them. There's the fighter, the mage, and like the healer, which is like the kind of that falls under druidy kind of stuff. So I built him around to be like half a healer, but like he also has some utility in a fight, just not all the time.
Cool.
Yes. What?
They were talking about defenses for the ship. Nobody told me if there was anything on it, so I didn't put any cannons on it.
Yeah, I think we decided, right, guys? You had some ballista or a ballista on there on the defenses for the ship.
So not a cannon, but an actual ballista.
Yeah, wasn't there like one ballista on top?
Yeah, I think it was one
Yeah.
big ballista.
It was right in the middle, kind of. Yeah.
I have to move it because that's where your overhead is.
Yeah, so
Got
That's fine.
I mean, you put it where you. I think we trust you out to
So
burn
one
it.
ballista.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's perfectly cool with me.
What is, I have to ask this because it's you dumbasses. What is this ballista supposed to fire?
What do ballistas fire?
Because there's ones that fire arrows. There's ones that fire like fireworks.
It'd be a bolt. It'd be like
So
a
it's a big bolt.
yeah.
Okay, so a regular ballista.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, fancy, but yeah, like pretty.
When do I not make things pretty?
Okay.
Boy, have you looked at your children. I make things pretty.
There you go.
Okay. So you're asking just to more about the
Yeah.
place. Okay. All right, cool. So good. Then we'll begin as he talks of it. We're a strictly regimented society. Everything is ruthless. That's sort of the point. Everyone has their place within the imperial hierarchy. And those who come in from other races than Goblin, the Goblinoid, Goblinkin, are below the others. You're born to castes that are undoable, regardless of ability or talent. Even if you are magical, like many of us were, you rescued, could do great things. If you are born low, you are still low. Exceptionality gets you serve different places, but no agency. It is ruled by Emperor Tizar. He commands militarily and has served himself. He is served by the 4 royal generals, each one ruling one of the city-states. Tijai is ancient. In the school, we are tested for blood magic to see if we have any capability in healcraft. It is said to those who do are immediately removed and taken in order to help him continue his long life. It's all from those magics, the manipulation, to give him beyond his years and extend his rule. Everything's about personal power, maintaining the war machine, propaganda, slave-owning nobles, cronies, people singing to climb power, regardless of the never climb station. Everything is appointed by the Emperor themselves. We are drilled into our heads that the Empire is about expansion and conquest. Any dissent is usually found out by the secret police, known as the Gauntlet. Your Goblinkin, you are a supreme citizen. the upper echelons, including myself, where I was, are all hobgoblins. Bugbear, goblin, go down from there. Those who betray are not killed, but used to fuel the blood magics that sustain the Emperor himself. Committed to pain, as they live in pain, as much as he lives in pain as an eternity. To give an eternity. The lowest are the serving class who get meager existence, and most are indentured servants or merchants bound to the landowners. And then, of course, the slaves. Those who have been captured in war, mostly. I mean, there's tens of thousands of slaves. That's his monologue. You can ask any questions you want.
Do you think these slaves would, if they were freed, be likely to turn on their captors?
Possibly. I mean, ultimately, if they can be given a chance. I think of you all helped free my friends and I, but we had to choose it. Again, I think it was so dangerous. To be caught would be to be suffering forever.
I guess I was just wondering if they were controlled as much mentally and psychologically as physically.
It's a fear mostly. I think if they could be given hope, but they specialize in hopelessness, so that if your wish to free them, it would be to give them this hope. To help them understand that they can get out. To give them agency.
Gresh, would it be possible to turn these generals against each other? Are they a, how do I say, ambitious bunch? Prone to infighting?
Yes, absolutely. They all wish to be above the other. It's not unusual for civilians to be grabbed and made into soldiers, to be trained in a week and to do mock fights between them, to slaughter each other. I will say, though, in the city, those who keep the slaves, elven slaves are the prized ones for their heirlooms that can be passed down. But many, if one was to refuse the slavery, it would be traitorous, and I explained how traitors are treated. So there's those who try to put them into comfier positions, housework and whatnot, to get them out of the fields, to get them out of the mines and the jungles where the beasts hunt. If we were to... The idea was to help the population. You already have those who detest what the society is, but are powerless to do anything.
With tens of thousands of slaves, I mean, what resource are they mining or building? Or you said fields. What are they being used for?
Does it have something to do with whatever's under that area? I remember when we entered that forest before, there was something that was draining my power as I was being held prisoner.
There is something beneath there. And he looks at you. It is said to say this is death. They tell us no matter where you are, to give the secret is to die. You will be struck down. Below is armor. You can tell his hands are shaking.
You don't have to tell us.
We'll figure it out. You don't need to put yourself through that.
Yeah, why don't you have a drink?
This is a kid.
He's in the crew. I didn't know he was a kid.
Ape, I mean, whatever you want to do. You'll drink it.
I mean, Goblin, I understand. as like a quote unquote father figure to this kid.
Yeah.
He'll let it slide, but he's watching you.
Yeah.
Would it be easier to alert us telepathically, or is it just any kind of disclosure that would create this terrible,
I don't know.
frightening experience?
We are told from when we are all brought from birth to this square of our area, of our hovel, of our caves, and there we are told stories of all those who did something that the Empire does not approve, and horrible things. This was one of them. I don't know the specifics of it.
One area is good. We know a little bit more of this place. That's one of the 4 city-states that the Emperor runs through. Where are the other ones? If they're in all on the ground, or are they in the same area?
And again, honestly, he will tell you if you guys want to. Just a choice that whatever you want me to do there.
Mm-hmm.
Tara was going to suggest to do like a mind link so that he didn't have to say it, but maybe could think it.
Yeah, Palin will connect with him telepathically through the amulet.
He would do it. So very scared, but there's this sense about him that you can tell as you mind link to him, he feels he bears personal guilt and responsibility for the horrible things. He was part of society and he wants to help, even if it would even mean his death. And giving you some chance here of maybe avoiding the consequence, he readily will say, the fallen armor, the mind link of the Strife Emperor.
I'm sorry, the what emperor?
Strife Emperor.
Strife
Strife Emperor. Okay.
That's Bane, no?
It's either that or Grumsh.
I believe my brother was correct.
Hmm. Oh boy.
I have a -1 in history. So
That
go ahead.
that would make a little sense if they are connected, because Bane's teachings are kind of leading more towards armies of masses like that. And the Iron Authority kind of seems like that kind.
Guys, are we talking about taking on a god?
I don't know if he's actually on this realm, but at least
No, he couldn't be because the divine gate and the pillars that support it are well intact, and there's no threat to their integrity. And but yes, his zealots are obviously active, and so this would
there's
bring us into
definitely a
conflict.
threat to the integrity, but that's for a different time.
Yeah, the idea you get here is that it is his full set of armor
Mm-hmm.
that is being mined.
So his power, pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
more or less, than him.
I
Like
bet
his
Monty could equip it, right?
Avatar.
Oh boy.
Just get him big enough.
If anybody can see Tara's thoughts, she's just imagining fighting a god, and she has a big grin on her face.
All right. Well, I don't know about the other 3 places, but we can definitely start on where we found all you lot with the hobgoblins and the
He'll give you
wizard
the
school.
city names in a sec. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
managing a lot of information requests from everybody.
That's okay. As like as a direction to go forward, that's probably the one spot we could probably start at. Though is the one we've already seen with this party.
So above table, one sec, so I can get on the same page. So are we not going after the thing in the forest, and we're just bypassing that for now, or
I feel like
To
it's
be
still a discussion to me, but I don't know. Go ahead,
Okay.
Ross.
I have no idea what this animal in the forest is. I think I was gone for that session.
you're the one that found it?
I found it.
Yeah, by your sensing
tracks.
nature that stuff.
Thanks.
I don't really
No, just-
remember it either,
tracks
but
for
I'm-
D&D. It tracks for D&D. That's for you personally.
Okay.
In handouts, I go ahead and I linked the Strife Emperor
Gotcha.
article, just to
Oh.
give anybody some information. Just to help.
Thank you.
Yes, let's go get this armor.
Because that thing was like bleeding the forest dry, and it was like they had done blood magic to like reawaken the thing, and like that archdruid that we saved was super freaked out about it because if it
Yeah.
woke, it could like destroy the entire world and all that fun stuff.
Okay. Now I'm caught up.
The other
Not-
thing too was you did learn that there was another tactical reason, because if the Riflemus jungle perished, that would remove a huge barrier for them.
Mhm.
One, to find a rumored lost city that's in there that they wanted to conquer, and two, that slows them down from moving north.
Mhm.
And if the jungle did perish by them awakening that, they would be able to put their war machines north a lot. In an insane amount of
Gotcha.
stuff. So there was just some of that was going on.
Oh, wow.
So their one obstacle is to find this city that is holding something, and if once they find it, they can grab something and move forward. Is that what I'm getting
Not
at?
city. There's this thing that lives beneath
Gotcha. Okay.
that they were trying to wake up, because the thing is what causes the Riflemus jungle to grow.
Gotcha.
That's what you learned. And if that thing can leave, the Riflemus jungle will perish.
You got it. Okay.
So the Strife Emperor twists all living things to his iron will. It was right there in front of us the whole time.
I love it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Rifemus is where Neardal Pock is
Yeah,
and
the
all
Iron
that.
Authority. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No, it makes sense. I was like, what are they? Swords? The iron price?
Okay, so each general oversees one of the city states. Hidarafai, Ezerdamhar, Raibad Kol, Autumn Valak, and of course Za'am itself, the seat of the Emperor. All those locations are marked in World Anvil.
Ooh, cool.
What's the last one? Za'arm? Is that what it said?
Yeah, it's
Za'arm?
Za'am, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I think all we have to do is start thinking about how we want to approach it. What do we want to do first? And if there's this animal thing we got to go kill,
They referred to it as a Titan.
the Titan. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Everyone was saying the animal thing. I just wanted to be
Yeah.
like, what? Didn't want to deceive you.
That's just another Titan, guys.
That's not, it's at the Titan. That's not the same Titan as the one of the Giant Kingdom, right?
No, but you
no.
did sense this one from there when you were all doing it. That you realized it was one of the ones that was trying to awaken.
Okay.
It is a different one, though.
So yeah, we probably should actually listen to Galadriel and deal with the Primordial Titan first.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That would put a stop on them moving forward and give us more of a chance to deal with holding them back.
And slaying
I
a
agree.
Titan is a necessary part of the prophecy. Either way.
Got
Of
the
course.
Beholder, Dragon, Titan.
Okay.
Well, chart a course. I'll be in my quarters. Wake me when we arrive.
Yeah, you got it. I'll try my. I don't know who's driving this thing, but so, I took up the I don't know what to call it, like what proficiency you need to fly this certain thing, but if you give me a day, I could probably grab it with trance.
Are there air vehicles in 5e proficiency? Or is it just land and water?
I mean, it's easier just to make one, but I don't think anybody would have reason to have a vehicle proficiency right now.
Cool.
Well,
Isaac,
yeah, well,
does your special coat give you captaining abilities, or is it just cool?
no. If I'm
No.
going to be a captain in the traditional sense, I have to transfer a bit and then go way back into my ancestry when my orc ancestors were captains of their own ships.
Why don't we just go to and maybe hire a crew? Because that way we can have people to watch over the ship when we're doing stuff and alert us. And
It's not half bad idea.
But we also have to keep this thing a secret, so
the people we have to be able to trust.
Just pay them. Pay their science.
Unless any of you have any contacts who would know people.
Not at the top of my head, no.
you don't want the people that I have contacts with.
Fair enough.
Sounds like I do.
So, us a bit here.
I'm trying to find that link.
This is where Brimstone Keep was.
Oof.
So we'll go out here, and here's the Iron Authority. And this is where we had Jinx's Folly. And so about here-ish is where you had came from. So you'd kind of come all around to here and then came here.
Woo. Boy, I made a lot of ground.
Hmm.
Yeah, you've traveled a long way so far. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we really calling that Jinx Folly?
I think we are.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody on Taldore that would help man this place. I don't even know where to begin for that.
yeah, maybe we'll meet people along the way. Who knows?
What are some of the more prominent stops that we can take?
Well, you do know you don't want to dock anywhere, so
Right.
Good point.
So it's really wherever you want. I mean, you just figure out how you want to get down.
Hmm.
What about that teleporting book you've got, Palin? I mean, would that be able to get us down?
Way down.
Get low.
Oh yes, all the way to Avernus. Let's go. We can find a crew in Avernus.
Could you imagine just like a crew of imps to do our stuff?
Yeah. Trying to pick up some demonic boons from Orcus. Plus
No,
4.
Graz
Plus
it.
4 to intelligence.
What is going on?
Gotta go with Graz it.
I don't need charisma or constitution. That's for you.
All right. So the stops we have to make. I know we have to go find the Titan. Do we have a general idea where the Titan is on this map? Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I would assume that would be our first stop, unless we're trying to find a crew. And I don't know anywhere where we would just find people who know how to fly this that we could trust in this.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is no one's flown a ship like this.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
the best you would have to be is like either people who are willing to like learn and find out. So with that in mind, of course, you could fly to your friends over here at the keep.
Yeah.
Where Shauna is, there are you. No, I'm sorry. You put them in the keep. You
yes.
put the rescue people at the keep.
Mm-hmm.
So you could. That is an avenue you could look at.
That would
I
give us
mean,
a crew. We could
I
teach
have
them.
I have a really smart sister. But she would not be fun on the ship.
I mean, I feel like we should go to Shauna's keep anyway, just so we can get like a force to help us out in this Iron Authority siege anyway.
Mhm.
Because they know this place better than we do. They know how they work. That's at least a step that we can take.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
Yeah. I second that. Third it, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the speed of your ship is such that you're able to go basically one of these squares a day,
Oh, cool.
which normally is a week.
Uh huh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're very quick in the ship.
What about resources? How are we on like for food?
Yeah, you will need to worry about that once you get a crew.
Okay.
Because right now you have like because you have your rations and stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
So like I'm sure someone's got great food and water, so you got enough to sustain your small party. But yeah,
Yes.
you're gonna have to figure out that if you're going to take on a crew.
Well, also looking at it, it might be worth taking out this thing first because, like, we're talking about wasting a lot of, or spending a lot of time and resource, or time, I should say, to get to the keep versus if we went just straight there, because that's a lot of squares to the keep, and then to the forest, where it's a lot less squares if we just go straight to the forest, especially if you think of those in days.
Mm.
because we've already lost some time of giving this thing time to wake up, and we don't know how long it will take before it fully wakes up.
Well, that's the beauty of having a druid with you, is that you can just need a tree, and we could cut that time almost instantly. If I get a tree, I can take us one to the keep, and we can just fight. We can just talk there, ferry people back to another tree.
So then we just need land.
Yep. I
Yeah.
just need somewhere.
So we go to Shauna's and maybe get this crew, then immediately take ourselves to this Titan.
I think what he was trying to say was you could sail to a tree,
Oh,
then
okay.
warp there, warp back, then take
I
the ship to
gotcha.
the Titan.
That makes so
Yeah.
much more sense. Yes. I understand now.
That does make sense. I also love this logic that we're like, we just got our amazing ship. What are we gonna do?
Mhm.
Dock it. Leave it.
Yeah, I'm so worried about that too.
Well,
It also has a Titan soul on it that we just stole in the least subtle way possible.
That's why I want a crew for the ship if we leave it.
Yes.
Galadriel
right.
has a slight plan for the time being, since it takes 2 days to get to land too. Granted, it's not much, but it's better than nothing.
What are you thinking of?
Oh, she's going to create a Solarium.
You have to have snow to do that, by the way. It's one of the components.
Oh, sad face.
Yeah.
There's some beautiful snow right there.
So we can sail to the snow.
Yeah.
But I'm with Jinx. That crew would make me feel very, very, very okay with us having to leave the ship for an extended period of time to go face something.
Yep. 100%.
So I think that should be priority number 1, and then priority number 2, getting that. There you go. Oh, I love the fact that it's spelled correctly too.
Yeah.
But yeah, then getting that Titan second, and then we're gold.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Now we can move this around.
Yay!
For our position.
Ooh, yeah.
You can always know about where you are. So at least your destination is here, it sounds like.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Let me just get the spells prepared to be the best druid of all the druids.
Yeah. One thing we need to build for the ship. Oh, I hate saying that out loud. I'm so sorry, Herkbert. Just thinking like a punching bag or something.
All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and take our break. And
All right.
then
Yes.
come back.
Thank you very much.
I'm back.
I am also back.
Right.
Back.
Cool. All right. So, anything else to discuss before we're making land?
Hey, Tara.
Yeah, Jinx.
Could we have that session?
Yeah.
Sorry, what kind of session?
Tara takes out her bag. Takes out Mr. Waffles.
Azok walks out of the room again.
I can see Azok and Monty getting stuck in the doorway trying to get off. Right?
Buddy, you're in my. Okay, you're bigger. You go first.
Yeah, you tell Mr. Waffles anything.
Anything?
Well, yeah, I mean, the way my mom puts it, you tell him things, he'll take those things and, take him to his grave.
Jinx gets really close. Leans really, really close. Looks Mr. Waffles in the face. I don't like you.
And Tara takes Mr. Waffles up to her ear, kind of nods. Mr. Waffles says, it's okay not to like someone. What do you think you hate about Mr. Waffles?
Well, where I come from, they did these puppet shows. They weren't that good. But they did them all the time. And I'd have to go watch them. Because I would steal money from the people there. And they were just sad and dark. Not really funny. And when I saw Mr. Waffles, it just brought back that feeling. Of being lost.
Yeah. Well, maybe it'll help if you know where Mr. Waffles comes from.
Or if I bite his neck.
Maybe.
Can I?
Well, before
Just a
you
little
do,
bit?
let me tell you something about Mr. Waffles. When I was younger, there were these kids, like, not halflings, like, giant people. And one day they were picking on my sister. And so I sort of tackled them and punched them a lot, mostly in the face. And I hurt a lot of them pretty bad. I don't feel bad about that, though. But my parents, they, I think they just kind of got afraid of me. Because I had trouble with people, I couldn't really voice things. In fact, I couldn't even tell you this story right now if Mr. Waffles wasn't right here. And one day, Mr. Waffles showed up, and my parents said, I could talk to him, and so they left, and I sat down with them, and for a while, I kind of, punched him a lot and beat him up, and then eventually, I just started talking to him, and it's actually it was through him that I was able to have a more meaningful relationship with my family, especially my sister. She was always kind of the smart one, and I was more the, don't mess with her or I'll beat your brains in. But yeah, I mean, I know it's stupid, but he's.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Like, to be honest, since it's just you and me and everyone else left, I've really been kind of worried that my brother looks at me kind of in that way sometimes. And I'm scared that if I ever see my parents, that they'll view me like that. Because of everything that's happened. But I've never had someone like Mr. Waffles to talk to or be there. Does Mr. Waffles have a friend?
Just me.
Well, I don't want to take Mr. Waffles from you.
No, but I mean, if you ever want to, talk. If you ever want to talk, he's like grimacing. I guess I could talk with you through stuff.
You mean like you could really?
I guess so.
This is kind of awkward, huh?
Very. It's so much easier just to punch and kick.
Ooh, can we just punch things? Can we punch
Let's
each other?
Punch things. You know what? Let's just punch everybody on the ship. That'll make me feel much better.
Okay, I'll. Well, I shouldn't start with my brother. You start with my brother. I'll start with Azok.
All right.
Okay. Then we'll Rochambeau for money.
Yeah. Good talk.
Good talk. Fist bump.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't wait for this to happen now.
What's Azok doing at the moment?
I think I actually kind of want to. I love how Michael came in and just there's an interaction with Azok trying to get through the door to evade the personal talk between Mr. Waffles and Jinx and Tara. So I think Azok would kind of just follow Monty and when there's a moment, I think as awkward as and socially inept as Azok is to some people, he'll kind of just cough a bit and then try and signal he's going to try and start a conversation kind of glanced over this when we first met, but you got personal beef with the Iron Authority. You want to dive more into that?
From what I can remember, they attacked our village, killed countless numbers of my people, and took others in chains with them.
But you got out before that happened.
Wasn't quite as big as I am now. And luckily I was found and helped along the way.
You strike me as somebody who lost someone personal too. I think I'm only trying to empathize is because I want to get back at people that did this. I want to be able to help people like you that have lost people because of some horrible acts has taken something from them.
You must be familiar with loss as well.
Yeah, it's kind of weird talking about it when it's not just me. But yeah, it was a while since I've thought about them, but I do miss them quite a lot.
Well, then I think we're aligned that those that force their will on others have a reckoning to.
How did you learn how to get so... Well, now that I know you are bigger, but how does that work? Where does that come from?
Believe it or not, I grew up among giants.
But it's like anybody can just get big and strong if they work hard enough.
Monty will look you up and down and say, sure.
I mean, I have no fallacies as to how limited I am. I mean, I wasn't always this flimsy elf. I was actually more cold-blooded and, well, warm-blooded and just angry.
I don't know how it really happened. It's just I've lived my whole life growing up and learning. Learning what they taught me. Learning how to fashion runes. I've always felt like there's a purpose for it. And at times I can summon and get a little bigger.
One last question, though. If you... And as I kind of gets nervous at this, he's kind of just looking around, seeing if anybody was looking at them as they talk. If you had the choice to change what the gifts that was given to you, whether or not you asked for them or not, would you take it?
You ask good questions.
I'm not sure it makes sense half the time, but there are questions.
I think these gifts are for us to seek out our destiny, fate, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if I'd change that, given the choice.
Okay. Oh no, Jinx is heading her way. And
Yes.
Did they put the puppet up?
if there's a puppet, I'm gonna run the other opposite direction.
You see Jinx trying to sneak up your way. Beats your past. I think your passive perception is higher than mine
Probably.
because I rolled an 18. So
Yeah.
yeah, you see me, and as I sneak up, I go, "Oh crap!" and then I throw a punch at you.
Oh God. Yeah. Roll the hit. I'm
A 23 hit.
Yes, sir.
That's 7 damage.
Ow. I have not healed since then.
Is anyone with you?
I don't know if Tara's with me.
No, Tara's not.
Okay.
Ow. What did I do?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
What? This is not the weirdest interaction I've ever had. All right. I'm gonna go. Bye. As Huck will just walk away.
Good thought.
Cool. Anything else?
Tara knocks on Palin's door, wherever he's at. I don't know if there's a door.
To the library? I'll say there's a door. I feel like he wouldn't have it any other way. Need something he can lock.
Shh. We're waiting in here.
Yes, enter.
Tara comes in. How does Palin look?
I think he's he had started taking off his plate armor and then had given up because it was too arduous. So he's just kind of like splayed over the couch, like propping himself up on his hip, poring over this tome that details the blood war. Yeah, very engrossed in his reading.
All right. She walks over and sits next to you. Okay. I talked to your sister.
Yes.
So, I learned this game from a satyr. I'm going to swing a punch at you.
Oh, well. I think he's too stunned to try and dodge it.
I hope I miss.
Are you gonna kill Balin?
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. That's. Oh god. That's a 32 to hit.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I rolled low.
Immediately
11.
knock him
It's
unconscious.
11 bludgeoning.
It's like 30% of my remaining hit points.
No.
Yeah, you like send Palin across the room into his bookshelf. Tara, nine host. What's wrong with you?
I didn't want to talk. Okay, I'm gonna run out of the room.
And so violence is the Is this because she bit you?
No,
She attacked you? No.
no, I was cool with that. But it got weird because we were talking, and then there was feelings, and she said I could hit you. I hope it's okay. All right, have a good day.
Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Palin's gonna be like shouting for Jinx at the top of his lungs.
Yes, Balin.
Desertera was just in here and she attacked me, and it was actually I'm quite brutalized, to be honest. Um, but she said it was the result of a discussion that you'd had, and I just hope. I know that I made a mistake, trying to impress my will upon that contact of ours with the amulet, but I won't do it again, and certainly I'd hoped that it wouldn't generate violence amongst the rest of our companions. Is this not what you're upset about?
No, brother. It has nothing to do with you. It actually had everything to do with Mr. Waffles.
Oh, yes, he does tend to incite violent tendencies in myself as well every time I see him.
Yes. See, it must be in our blood.
Hmm.
Something about puppets. I knew I got it from somewhere. But after she brought him out, I started talking to him, and then I heard her out about how she got Mr. Waffles, and so I asked if Mr. Waffles had a friend. Maybe, I could try to talk to somebody like that. I don't know. But she said no, she could be that person. And then it got very awkward very quick. And feelings still are kind of a touchy thing for me, And it seems like for her. And so we just agreed to go punch people. If Azok comes in complaining that his arm hurts, I'm sorry.
I see. Well, violence is certainly an outlet, not the most productive or healthy amongst our.
You're a wizard, aren't you?
Well,
Obviously,
yes.
duh.
Yes.
Can you create me a Mr. Waffles?
Well, I don't know that there's inherently anything magical about. You know that it's just a puppet that she's operating with her hand.
No,
Don't
I
you?
think. No, it's more than that, I think.
No, I'm fairly certain it's not imbued with any kind of arcane properties.
So
But if
you
you're
can.
interested in one to facilitate communication, I can.
I mean,
See
would
if
you
I
like
can
to be
spare
my
some time.
Mr. Waffles? I mean, I don't know. Have we reached that stage?
Yes, of course. I'm here to offer whatever support you
Do you think
need.
I'm a monster?
Oh, channel divinity, knowledge of the ages to become proficient in psychotherapy. No, of course not. I don't think you're a monster. I think that you've had perhaps to make very difficult choices in order to survive, and that your experiences have changed you, as everyone is changed by their experiences, and I mean, I am concerned that your new appetites might put you or others at risk, but no, I could never think of you as a monster.
What about father and mother?
I think they would have a different perspective than mine. I think it would be difficult for them to understand, but eventually they could reach some form of acceptance, perhaps.
You know, you use a lot of big fancy words sometimes. She just hugs you.
Oh yes, hugs, my favorite. I'm so good at them, and he'll return it. I did want to tell you that I'm proud of how you conducted yourself in the battle. You were very impressive.
Thanks. I haven't really worked much with a team before, so this whole thing's kind of new. But you
Yes.
made some good choices. I still think I should be your right hand, but it's fine.
Thank you. I wish that you didn't have to be here for this. I wish you weren't in danger, but I am glad to have you close.
I'll always be close, brother. Somebody's got to keep you alive. Definitely when little Miss Tara can throw you around like that. We need to definitely beef you up a little. I'm gonna start. Ooh, tomorrow we can start exercising.
I think I'll be busy studying with Galadriel, but that is something that I can make time for in the future. Probably months, years, decades down the line. Who's to say?
I'll see you at 6 o'clock in the morning, brother. Good night.
You will not. You will not. Okay. Yes. I have a question. If is there any rules around like? Do you have to drink blood every day above table?
Technically, no. There's not really
Okay.
they didn't impose anything on that. It's
Okay.
just
Okay.
more
Okay.
player. I get an itch every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grim Hollow, I think it's every 7 days, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a transformation and a half right there.
Yeah.
Because I would. Palin is worried about that. I would try and figure something out. Anyways, I need to think about that more as a player.
Why do you think I give you so many hugs, brother? You just haven't realized yet.
Jeez.
Family,
Yeah,
okay, alright?
Palin's been anemic the whole time. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Amazing. All right. Anything else? Okay. So, in that case, we are headed towards. All right, so you can get a year-long rest.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Just take a day.
Gotta remove my fire immunity or resistance.
And how do you plan on setting down? Do you want to get low to this island, or are you coming from the clouds?
Personally, I'd like to go from the clouds. But up to everybody.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna. I mean, we could definitely make the trip back here later. I just gotta sacrifice a higher level spell slot, logistically. But if we plan on staying longer and maybe at most a day, probably keep us in the air and hidden.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do the to get to land. We can definitely do the plan we did before, where Azog would wild shape into a giant animal and ferry as many as he can in one round down, and then have to go back up and get everybody else down.
Okay. That was good.
And then finding a big enough tree, Azok will kind of just break off a piece of bark, and then break that in half. And as he spreads his arms, the tree will open up, and we will use transport via plants to bring us to Shauna's Keep.
Yes.
Sixth level? Yep, that's it. Boop.
All right. So you're landing first of all, obviously, right?
Yes. Yeah. Let me just spend.
Well, like, we'll just hold on, is what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Um. You get your ship over, and you fly down to this frosted area, and as you start to find a tree large enough, it takes a little bit in this frozen place, and here within these massive woods on this island, you can see that there are evidence of people who've come here, but no civilization that you can tell. It is bitterly cold here. There are things left, what look like trinkets for honor or sacrifice, put about the trees. And sitting among what looks like one of the trees, one of the only ones that would be large enough for you to do this, you need one about 5 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
And you travel to the heart here. You see resting against it a figure in a somewhat simple black cloak. Their face covered, their head tilted slightly skyward, with the hood still covering them.
And I know that Galadriel had mentioned wanting to use the snow here, so I wanted to make sure she had a chance to.
Yeah, you likely will, because the snow place, going to a snow place, coming back from a snow place.
Cool.
And I think it takes you 2 days using the snow, right, Galadriel?
12 hours it takes simulacrum.
12 hours, yeah. So you're going to rest 12 hours here to do the simulacrum now, or are you doing it later?
Up to her, but I figured if the purpose was to have someone to watch the ship, I don't know, it's up to her.
Alex, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah. I had gotten the sense you all weren't like landing and going.
Okay.
So that was what I thought was happening.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to, because I didn't know what Alex wanted to do. I just wanted to make sure.
I think that's what's going on. Alex might have fallen asleep.
Probably.
I think
So
We'll just
I
keep
think, well, I think we can assume you're taking some time here.
Mhm.
I think is, and during this time as you're scouting this out, you find this figure.
awesome.
Lost friend, stranded, needed help.
There's a moment. It seems like they startle and look your direction, and as they do, you can see they have pupilless eyes of blue that resemble the ocean. As they look out and they remove their hood to reveal what gives this shape of hair, but in autumn leaves. And as you examine their face, it's smooth and nearly featureless. There's a nose, but it's not overly pronounced. And a mouth with an opening, but any really lips. Oh, and they stretch. Oh, I hope I'm not lost.
What's your name?
Oh, hmm. That would be stay I done. They bow their head.
And lovely to meet you. You like coming to abandoned parts of the tundra? There's not a lot here for somebody to find themselves out here.
I mean, we're here too, Azad.
We have, yeah, but I just need a tree.
I try. Oh, people come here to worship, and I find it good to keep watch occasionally.
What are you watching for?
Oh, any that would disturb them.
Are you a priest?
No. I guess you could say I'm a spirit. Honestly, been at it for a while.
Well, we're not here to disturb anybody, so
I'm just looking for the right tree to give us passage.
Oh, I understand. You're of the new ship in the skies, yes?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're from the ship.
You share my mistress's skies. You committed crime upon her seas.
Uh,
Define crime.
Can I make a check about that? What mistress they might be referring to?
Sure. Give me a religion check.
I don't remember pissing off a goddess.
That's 17.
17. If you're thinking of a domain that includes seas and skies, and one that could be of forests, sounds like could be the Wild Mother.
Melora. Okay.
oh,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that's the enemy of the Iron guy.
Yes, the Strife Emperor.
Yeah.
How fortuitous. This is all happening over our telepathic link that I definitely cast ritually as soon as I woke up. Of course.
You got it. You got it.
I mean, Tara would say it either way.
Yeah, Sarah's just like saying it and thinking
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a
this-
baddie though. Okay, cool.
Yeah. She heard that. And talk to me. Let me know. I'm just curious. Why?
Why what?
The civilization that is her enemy, or worships him anyway, lives for him. Not all. I understand. They have been the lands of the people of Taldore have ignored them, have let them go about their way, doing whatever it is they wanted, have not, for centuries, attempted anything against them. Instead, they've profited from them. And you six, with all your power and things you could achieve, pick a cause no one will care about and you might be infamous for. Why?
Because you said it right there.
What?
No one else cares. Someone has to.
I don't like slavers.
I think they threaten the natural balance of this world with the powers they're trying to tap into, and with where I've seen another place such vile and corruption, I don't want there to be a second on this world, so I aim to stop it. And maybe if I stop this one, I can save another.
He looks at terror, principle, looks at Azak, empathy, looks at Jinx. Goes, you've been there.
I've seen real horror. I've seen what something like him and what his cause could do if it wins.
And you've been where no one cares about you.
Exactly.
And
But
looks-
someone did care about me.
Hmm.
And they're the guiding light that brought me out.
And I just look at Palin, and what about you?
Well, to be quite frank, it's necessary that we slay a Titan in order to fulfill a prophecy that I'm, well, in poor form, to be honest, but I'm trying to manifest. But yes, it's of existential importance to this realm and those beyond it. And we are, well, for some of us, this is a personal matter, so we're invested.
Trying to make the best timeline, are we?
Yes, with what's left, anyway.
Horrible things have been done here by those who try the same. Answer me this. How far is too far?
And Palin will look at Jinx, who he knows as Desert. I would give almost anything.
But what would you make others pay?
I think I would demand whatever costs they're willing to offer. There is sacrifices have meaning because they are willful.
How do you derive consent from the masses that you'll never meet?
By meeting the few that we have met and seeing in the lost in the eyes of the other ones that we weren't able to rescue yet. If you look hard enough in each of their eyes, you know what I mean.
So you seek to not betray the hearts of those that are here. That is your rubric. That is the line you will not cross, and will let people suffer beyond it.
And
Wait. I think Palin would just offer that there are conditions beyond which perhaps this world is not worth saving. There are options for survival, subsistence, but they are terrible to behold.
Did Tara have something?
You said principle. I don't have principles. I don't think I really get to finish my answer. See, I don't like slavers. But I do like hitting things. And they ticked off someone who's they're in my gang for a lot of not a really good words coming out of my mouth, but you attack one, you attack all.
Vengeance.
Closer. But not really. I just really like punching things.
Fair enough. Turns to Monty. And you, warrior of the runes. If Monty is here, are you here, Michael?
Oh no, I think we lose Michael too. Oh,
No,
Oh, there we go. Cool.
yeah, couldn't get the button. I couldn't
Okay.
click that fast enough. Freedom. Free to be left alone.
Free to be left alone. That is a force that takes one beyond victory. That is a course where one accepts responsibility. Stood. Then this blight has long troubled the Wild Mother, and none have answered her call. For centuries, they say no. Therefore, since you, without being asked, are taking this up, then beyond this, and she points, really they point, you see beyond beyond this island is a large piece of the continent of Taldore, frozen over. There are the Neverfields.
It depends on.
There is a dead and frozen tree secured to a rock. It is there her enemies sealed away a battle standard, one she would give to those who would write the histories of this world against the Strife Emperor. You seek and find. It's yours to liberate. I have told none of this before to any creature.
What protections lay ahead?
They are shielded from us by the agents of the Emperor. He of Chains. I suppose it is yours to seek and find, or yours to ignore. But she says you may bear it, should you free it.
Matt, slightly strange question, but you did say this individual introduced themselves as Theoden, correct?
No,
No.
I did not.
I'm sorry. I misheard. No, I'm sorry, that's not even the word I was looking for. What did you say their name was?
Yeah, just give me one moment here. Doing many things. There we go. There's Phaedon.
Phaedon. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was an NPC of some sort. Never mind. Okay. We're
You
good.
mean like an old PC? Yeah.
No, not a
Oh,
PC. I was thinking of an
different one.
NPC that was related to my mouse, and that's
Gotcha.
why I was
Yeah,
checking to be sure.
I actually went with where Matt's head was going on the pad side.
Gotcha. All good. But yeah.
So we had part of the boon that she left us.
Yeah.
I mean, Laura is through this person quite literally asking us. I don't see why we shouldn't take up the call at this point.
Is this in the prophecy, brother?
I'm gonna roll a D100. No.
I mean, this is your thing there.
Yeah. Palin will glance off into the middle distance. Eyes going unfocused. And after a few moments, he'll kind of return to the present. Not explicitly, no, but the outcome would be more favorable if we were to pursue it. Yes.
Then let's do it.
I mean, Molo is Bane's arch enemy. It'd be foolish to overlook this resource.
Yeah, I agree. Everything I've heard about Iron Guy is that he hates nature person, and so nature versus iron. Let's go with nature, right?
You just sound like 80% of the druids I've met throughout my life.
We have our direction.
Do we leave the ship?
It's not going anywhere.
How far away did they point off into the distance? We have an idea.
So here we go. Let me show you. This here.
It's like we're not at the coast of the continent yet. We're on like an island. It's not.
Correct.
Very
So yeah, so you're here, and they're essentially this is the Neverfields.
Okay.
That would take us. Okay, yeah. So we need the boat to take us there then.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking.
Whatever order you want to do everything, but they have.
I think that sounds like an awesome plan. Thank you, Faden.
I guess we'll go forth with the Wild Mother's blessing.
Well, her information anyway.
Yeah.
It's more than we had.
Theoden.
Hmm.
When this one is inevitably reborn in the flames, and he'll kind of gesture towards Azog, does the Wild Mother, would she be interested in a more direct service?
I'm sorry, I think I'm missing the fictional reference you're making.
No, but
Just as the GM, I don't want to.
Galen's just like wildly speculating that Azog's gonna go through some kind of rebirth involving fire.
Okay.
and then just talking out of his
Oh, okay. I'm on board
prophecy
now.
shenanigans.
Yes, thank you.
I should have clarified. And also just like, of course, very rudely speaking on Azog's behalf.
I feel like Azog's confused at this point.
So-
like,
Yeah.
I understand the wild thing. What was the question?
When this one is inevitably reborn in fire, would the Wild Mother be interested in more direct service?
It's interesting. You have earned or stolen, not entirely sure, a perspective that the gods reject. They do not allow themselves to view as you have done. He can seek her on his own terms. And she may.
Understood. Very well then. I think we best be on our way. Don't want to delay.
Because you aren't the most, shall we say, obedient people. You go your own way, you are wild. I'm not sure you are made for service. And maybe that's why you're the perfect ones. But maybe not the perfect ones to serve.
I think we just need a little direction. Our methods are unorthodox.
And awesome.
But yeah, I was going to say they're definitely interesting.
Storm that is directed is often finds itself spun out and without energy. The wild one lives the longest and does the most. We shall see.
Just blown away by the sage advice there.
I know. So good.
Tara's sitting here trying to figure out what that
DM
meant.
inspiration.
He begins to just kind of walk a little bit from his spot as if he was waiting there for a reason, and stops by you, Jinx, and just goes, "They have stolen your ways. What you will find it may steal you. Be careful."
She nods.
Anyway, I was going to cook some fish. Anyone want any?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been living off of rations for so long, and we need something real.
And you're free to wait. He essentially will begin making a fire, and see, he has a basket that he starts catching fish in, just kind of making a little fish meal.
Sometime could you talk to my mouse?
Sometime. Do you want to answer now?
No, but she's been acting a little weird lately. As you know, if it doesn't go away, maybe we could, talk to her.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty with my beast speech, but tomorrow I can definitely give it a shot.
Can I transfer lycanthropy to a mouse?
Oh my god.
What is
I really
happening?
hope so. We should be an all werewolf party.
Mouse.
Were rats. There are were rats, people.
Now, this is specifically a mouse.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man.
Monty will start pitching in to help with the food and preparations or whatever.
Mhm.
Not really saying anything.
Oh, Palin.
Yes.
While we're on the topic, you have the ability to spy on people, right?
Yes, I'm capable of, under the right circumstances, viewing parties remotely.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking maybe we could set up a weekly appointment.
I see. Any target in particular?
Yeah. I just want to make sure my sister's okay.
Oh. Yes, certainly.
Cool.
That could be accommodated. Of course. Any particular reason that you're concerned about her well-being, or?
Well, so she lives really close to this place called the Underdark, and she used to go exploring in there, and she was kind of the only person to make it out alive. And last I heard, she's running her own shop. She was dating a bird, and things were well. So I just want to make sure she just, is keeping, staying to what she does best.
I see. Yes. Well, those are quite the circumstances she found herself in, and I'd be happy to get an eye on her for you.
While everybody's starting at camp, Jinx would like to start looking around to see if she can find the way he was talking about. Just like getting the direction at least.
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
That's a natural 20 for a 27.
Hmm. You close your eyes, smell and breathe as you walk through the woods. The winds here blow many directions. And you feel them. And you find a breeze you feel that comes from the east, where you know you need to go. You find and you don't get anything, and then you move from east wind to east wind, place and breathing, and then there it is. A tinge that you know you could find on the air, in your mouth, the tinge of iron. Familiar. More so than some know in your party.
Damn it.
And your senses tell you some iron structure lies that direction. Feel like you have a really direct heading.
Jinx will cuss under her breath, mark the spot in her mind, and kind of, even with her feet, she'll mark a little X just to know. And then she turns, returns back to the group. A little sour on her face, though, and goes, I believe I've located where they're headed, at least where they're located, where we need to head.
Well done.
Maybe tomorrow morning we should probably head out first thing. Cover as much ground as we can.
Are you okay, Jinx?
Brother says I should share. Brother says I should share. Yes. I don't know if many of you have caught on to some abilities I've had. But the ones where I learned to do what I can do. The one, I think, like, our friend whispered something to me, or not whispered, but said the ones we're going to meet might have the same abilities. Not specifically the same way, I don't think. But they could be trained in other arts of the same path.
So people that can do what you do.
People that can use the blood of others.
We do know that the Emperor of the Iron Authority has dabbled in the hemograph. Maybe he's taught more people to use it.
Maybe
We've never seen anybody use it before, have we?
Feelings use hemograph and blood magic.
Oh, I mean like before, like when we were last with the Iron Authority.
I mean, yeah, you saw them use blood
Yeah,
magic.
the blood druids. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
druids that
I'm
were using blood magic.
I'm just so I remember correctly. That's why I'm at. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Jinx wasn't there, but Azok was. So.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
then,
what's? I mean, I don't know a lot about magic, but what's the difference between this blood magic and regular magic?
it's not really magic what I do. It's more the fact that I know dark ways to. I could use the blood in your body against you if I need. It's more of a dark pact and a dark. It's very different. It's very. We don't really talk about it much to others that aren't within the groups.
Can't really think of anything on how to protect ourselves from Humacraft, but do you know any tricks that we should look out for? Like, what can you do?
Can all of you, like, drain yourselves of blood?
What about poison?
What about poison?
Well, would it be able to counteract their ability to control our blood if we had poisons in our system?
No, I think it would actually make it easier for them because you'd be at a disadvantage for having the poison affect you. But if there was a way to, I don't know. I mean, that's depending on what group I was trained in the way of the ones I spent time with were totally different. I've never even met ones on this plane yet.
What about Palin and Palin at the moment? Do you have a spell you could use, like a protection spell?
I actually do have protection from good and evil. Would that be relevant to this? I don't know. Above table, Jackie, is there a specific spell I should be thinking?
No, I don't know enough about the spells.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking, because I know
Jinx
he was
will pretty much say that, like, her abilities can work on anything that has blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you're an undead creature or a construct, I can't really do anything about it. But if you have a heartbeat and your veins are pumping blood, we have access to be able to play around with you.
So do they have to be able to touch the blood or taste it before they can do that?
And then Jinx is going to show you as she rolls a 2, but you'll watch her just pull out a dagger and slide it across her wrist, and you'll see the dagger lights up in fire. They have the abilities to do this with different types of magic depending on, and then they have other abilities to be able to manipulate.
Okay. That I can at least kind of take care of. That I can't get all of you. I can probably only get one person.
What about the Wild Mother? Could she put a blessing on us? Or?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, we at least have to find what she has, but they will be protecting it.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you all in on the knowledge I
no.
knew.
Thank you for telling us. That's kind of super important.
My brother Fake tells me I should share more.
Yeah, that's a good one to share.
Yes. Healthy communication, bonds within our group. You did well. I'm proud
See,
of
that's
you.
the type of talking I like, talking about blood magic and eating things up.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, on the plus side, if we are running into shape changers, there is a handy little spell involving the moon I could slam onto them. That'll at least stop them from.
What do you mean you can do with the moon? Like what?
Like I can call upon a moon and pull a ray of light onto them, and then it will.
You keep that away from me, Kay.
I mean, I have it just in case you start wanting to eat us. I've seen you attack us because you lost control of that last one.
You know, when I'm just gonna let this is sharing time, I guess. Okay,
Those were heightened
probably
circumstances.
let you guys know when I get a little woofy and then I go into a little ragey mode. I can't really control myself after I get really hurt. So
I mean, we are trying to prepare ourselves. I feel like that's a good thing to prepare.
I become a little wild. I mean,
Don't
I
worry
wasn't
about it.
much wild, but I will smack around you if you stay close to me.
Yeah. I mean, it was okay. I didn't mind.
Okay. Who wants some fish?
Yes.
All right, on Who Wants Some Fish, we're in for tonight and pick up next week. As it sounds like we're going over to the Netherfields. All right.
Lovely.
Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.